Hey guys, so it is Monday, and as I'm sat about to put last week's vlog together, I just randomly decided, you know what, I'm gonna vlog for another week because I haven't done it for a little while, and I was quite lazy this weekend gone. I could have gotten recorded my July wrap up and favourites, and I didn't, and I feel quite bad about that. So I'm definitely gonna have to get that recorded like this coming week. But it reminded me of a video that my friend Charlie from Duvet Day Devours uploaded a little while ago. It was a very personal video, and I thought it was a really strong video for Charlie to make. And I did comment on her video saying basically you do you, and your channel is for you basically at the end of the day. But something that she said in her video hit home was that, you know, there's bigger booktubers with bigger numbers on their videos and bigger subscribers and stuff, and that's definitely something that you think of. Like I don't get very many views, but I have, you know, a good few core friends that I've met through booktube, and I don't want to lose that at the end of the day. But you know, sometimes when I upload my wrap-ups and I see like they get like hardly any views at all, it's like, do I keep going? Like, who wants to watch this, you know? But then the other half of me is like, you know, I enjoy doing it. I like keeping track of my reading, what I'm reading. I do that on Goodreads anyway, but I also like to keep, you know, like video record of it as well. So I don't know, like, not in a funk with YouTube, but, or booktube I should say, but yeah, just something that I was thinking about and was crossing my mind. So yeah, I'm going to put together last week's vlog now, but I also wanted to show you, I got two Funko Pops in the post today, one being Chef Louise from The Little Mermaid, which I was really excited about, and also Scuttle. So I've got quite the collection of Little Mermaid Funkos now. And then also I went past, there's a little independent shop sort of near where I work, and it's beautiful. Like, the lady there makes a lot of jewellery. She has a lot of jewellery with freshwater pearls, and I actually bought my mum some earrings to put by for Christmas, because I'm back on the buying presents for Christmas. That was part of my last week's vlog. And my mum likes to wear stud earrings. She has to for sort of work. And they had some unusual, like, pinky coloured ones, not like baby pink but dark pink pearls, and they were really nice. So I got them to put them by. But while I was in there, also she had headbands, and I love these type of headbands. This was a little bit different to my normal ones because the bow sort of actually comes up like this, whereas normally they've just got sort of like the knot there. So I just loved that, and it was really reasonable. Like, that was $5.99, which I think is reasonable anyway. And then I stayed in all day Saturday, it was in my vlog, for a parcel that never arrived. And today I left the house. I said goodbye to my mum because she doesn't work on Mondays, and she said literally I couldn't have like been gone 5 seconds before the doorbell rang and my parcel arrived. So literally as soon as I left the house, essentially my parcel finally arrived. And it's this. I don't know how well you're gonna see, but it's a tattooed version of Ariel, like, handbag. It's Loungefly. I love a lot of Loungefly's bags. Yeah, so I think that's my third Loungefly bag, I want to say. But I love them. I can't always get hold of all the Loungefly bags that I would want to. I'm terrible with handbags. But not all of them I can find over here, and I saw that bag ages and ages ago and I wanted it and I couldn't find it. And then I saw another bag by them that I wanted, and that was the tattooed Beauty and the Beast. No, I tell a lie, I've got four Loungefly bags. So in the end I got the Disney Villains one, which is beautiful. I love that bag. And then they brought out a tattooed Beauty and the Beast one, which I got, and then they brought out another Ariel one in like my favourite colour, which is like that turquoisey bluey green, and then I could find that one. So terrible with bags. Hey everyone, so Tuesday, again, not an exciting day, a work day, but I realised I didn't update you guys yesterday on what I was reading, or my progress with what I was reading, I should say. So I'm still reading Muse of Nightmares. I've got just over 100 pages left. I'm really hoping that I won't finish it tonight. I'm not going to read 100 pages now. It's already like 10 to 10 and I have to be up earlier for work tomorrow than normal because I have to start earlier than normal. So there's not a chance I'm going to finish that tonight, which I'm gutted because, oh my god, things are really, like, the tensions is just, oh, I can't even. So yeah, really, really enjoying it. And I'm also rereading The Devil in Winter by Lisa Kleypas. I've been in a bit of a Lisa Kleypas reread mood in the last month or so, I would say. And this is the third book in her Wallflower series. I think it's my favourite of the Wallflowers. If not, it's the book before this, book 2. But such a good historical romance book. I'm halfway through my reread of this as well. But that I'm just kind of picking up casually. But I really want to finish Muse of Nightmares, like really, really badly. But I don't think it's going to happen. I've also been catching up on some of like the drama videos. I'm terrible. I love YouTube drama videos. My favourites to watch are The Viewer's Voice, T-Spill, Dustin Daly and Peter Mon. And I like to watch all their videos about the topics, all the drama that comes out on YouTube. It's been quite quiet lately, so there hasn't been a lot of drama, but I'm trying to like not get distracted by YouTube and just read. So yeah, but I'll be in bed shortly anyway, like I say, because I have to be up early tomorrow. I'm hoping that because I am up earlier for work I can leave slightly earlier, but we'll see. As you do, casual dinosaurs outside the cinema. Hey guys, so I'm really sorry that I didn't really vlog yesterday. I ended up going to the cinema after work with Beth. Originally I was supposed to go with Shay, but he wasn't really fussed because it was The Lion King, and he would have gone because I wanted to go, but he wasn't really bothered about seeing it, so I ended up seeing it with Beth. And I have to say, guys, I really, really enjoyed it. I've heard a lot of mixed things about it, and The Lion King is not my favourite Disney film. It's never been a favourite. I don't know what it is. Like, it has some of the best music from Disney, but it was never one of my absolute favourites. So I am denied about seeing it, but I thought, you know, I have to go and see it. And I really, really enjoyed it. I think it's like given me a whole new love of The Lion King. Like, I really, really enjoyed it. I wasn't fussed an awful lot about Beyonce being the voice of Nala, if I'm honest. She could have just sung the song Spirit without voicing Nala. Like, she didn't really bring anything special to it, but Timon and Pumbaa were just the best characters. They were brilliant. Really, 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 really enjoyed that film, so that was a highlight. So glad we're near the end of the work week. To update you, I finished reading Muse of Nightmares. Oh my god, such a good book. It seems like that is like a duology, that series, because it says the end and then it says or is it, so I don't know if she's gonna write like a sequel series in the future or something, but it's sort of how it ends, there's room for more, but it still tidies things off how it ends. But so good, so glad I read them. Can't believe it's taken me so long to read them. And then today, I didn't realise the book would be so short. I started reading a book called Royally Schooled, and it's by Mckenna somebody. And it's about an American who lives in London, and she ends up working as a tutor in the palace and falls in love with the prince. It was okay. There was the premise of a good book, but it was just kind of a little bit like leave reality at the door kind of thing. But it was okay. I was glad I read it. I've got like a bite here and it's really annoying me. Another thing that's really annoying me, I am missing a parcel. I ordered something last week. I told you guys on my last vlog actually that I'd ordered a present for my mum from the Disney store, along with other things, and the parcel hasn't arrived. The courier tracking last updated yesterday morning, and it said delay, we'll have it on the move in 24 hours. Still not on the move. So I contacted them and they said they'd contact the courier and it would be delivered today by 8 p.m. I thought, will it though? So I gave it a few hours. Tracking still hadn't changed. Go back through, speak to someone different, and they tell me something different again. They say that they'll have to do a sweep of their warehouse, which could take up to 48 hours. I'm like, so you've lost it basically, haven't you? The last time this happened was with the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette, and they ended up sending it back, and I ended up not getting it. So I'm raging about it, actually raging about it. The courier service, when the parcel eventually gets to the driver, we have a really great delivery driver. She's really great, but everything else about them is shit. Absolutely shockingly shit. So I'm really, really angry actually about my missing parcel. It's Friday! Thank bejesus, it's Friday. I've been in a lot of pain today. I'm not going to say sort of why, because it's a little bit indelicate. Oh fuck it, I'll say it anyway. I've got this huge lump come up on the inside of my leg, and it's it hurts when I walk, it hurts when I sit down. It's just hurting all day. But it won't pop. I can't believe I'm talking about this. So I'm gonna have my shower, get ready for bed, and then I'm gonna put a drawing plaster on it, so hopefully it draws it all out. But I've just been in pain all day. I've been extremely irritable. People have tried me today. Really have tried me today. And then update on my parcel that I told you about yesterday. So I hadn't heard anything else, so I thought, I'll go back through again for the third time to try and find out about my parcel. They've sent it back, right? So literally this makes no sense. So they said it's been scanned as returned to sender, but they couldn't find it at the depot. So I was like, excuse me if this sounds daft, but if you can't find it in the depot, if you haven't been able to find my parcel to deliver it to me, how have you scanned it to send it back? You've obviously had to physically send it back. So why has it not been delivered to me? I was raging, absolutely raging. Absolute shit. That company, shit. I'm normally quite a level, mild-mannered person, but you get in between me and my order, I flip, man. I completely lose my shit. Disney, on the other hand, went through to them, most amazing response and customer service. It's a little bit early to say that yet, because I need to actually get hold of my parcel, but they were amazing. I thought that they were going to say, well, we'll have to wait for the box to come back or until it's returned. They immediately replaced my order. Then and there, they just said, we can see it's never been delivered to you. We can see they haven't even attempted to deliver it to you. We'll replace them, send them express delivery today. They're still sending it with the same courier, which makes me a little bit dubious, but they're sending it express. So completely different response, completely different attitude, and made me feel a bit better. I will feel happy when I get my shit, but at the moment I'm content with how Disney have handled it. Hermes can go suck a dick. That's pretty much how I feel. And I'm not normally so aggressive either, but today has just tried me. Like, anyway, hopefully that rant is over. Something that did cheer me up when I got home was this had been delivered. Yay! Book mail. It's a Disney book, obviously, but it's villains, so it's a book all about the Disney villains, the creation, the inspiration, and the fascination. So I'm going to flick through this tonight, I think. I've had my eye on this book for a little while. It's quite an expensive book. I think it's a £30 book, but I didn't pay that. Obviously, I would never, well, I say never, I think I have paid that much, but I always shop around. I will very rarely pay full price for nearly anything. But I'm so excited for this because the Disney villains, are some of the best characters in Disney movies. They're just the best. I like to think of myself as a Cruella. Actually, Beth and I, we, a couple of years ago now, we said that she's Ursula and I am Cruella. Obviously I don't want to turn puppies into coats because I love dogs, but everything else about her is me. Glenn Close in the film version, when Anita and Roger tell her they're having a baby and she goes, "I'm so sorry," like literally. Oh, I can't even tell you how much that is me, and anyone who knows me will tell you that is me. So yeah, Glenn Close is my spirit animal. And to be fair, like, the animated Cruella is creepy as fuck. Like, she scared me as a child, so. But yeah, so I'm really excited to flick through this and just find out, like, the inspiration for some of the villains, and it's quite up to date as well, because it's got like the villains from like Big Hero 6 and stuff in here, so it's pretty like pretty up to date, I'd say. So yeah, looking forward to looking through that. I am currently reading Royal Academy by Mckenna James, which is the second book to the book that I've read and finished yesterday, Royally Schooled. They're really short books, like, because I'm already at like 85% of the way through this one, and I haven't had an awful lot of time to read because I caught the bus to work, read a little bit at lunchtime, and I've read a little bit this evening, but it's just really short books, but they're okay. I've got like a few niggly points that I think they could be better. But it's a nice light read. I do not know what I'm going to read when I finish that. I have a couple of ideas, but I don't know. I don't know whether to read Kristen Proby's newest book, All It Takes. I don't know whether to read Tessa Dare's latest book. Can't remember what it's called, but it's part of her... and it's gone. I cannot remember what it's called. It's going to annoy me. But anyway, that one. Or I don't know whether to read the last book in the Land of Stories series, which I've been putting off for a good while now. But reading and finishing Strange the Dreamer, which was on my list of books that I wanted to read this year, has motivated me a little bit to read books that I've been putting off. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to read next. But the main thing is that it's the weekend. So I'm pretty happy about that. I was torn. I'm torn a lot, as you can tell. Like, I always think, oh, shall I do this? Shall I read that? Shall I watch that? And I never do any of it. But I don't know whether to watch Cool Runnings because this arrived. This was part of my Disney order that arrived perfectly fine because it was delivered by the Royal Mail. But I haven't seen it all the way through in years. So I'm tempted because it's like miserable outside. You can't really see. We've got weather warnings for like wind and rain in August. Like, global warming is real, guys. So I don't know whether to just like, I'm gonna get in the shower now anyway, but I don't know whether to snuggle in and watch this, or read. If I finish the book that I'm reading, which I probably will, maybe I'll watch that, or maybe I'll flick through the Disney villain book while having a crime documentary on in the background. I don't know, the possibilities are endless. Hey guys, so it is Saturday morning and I actually slept pretty good for a change. And I got up and I was like, I'm gonna get dressed and record some videos and be really productive. But my Disney parcel, which as you know has been a complete kerfuffle, is out for delivery, and I'm the only person in the house and I do not want to miss the delivery. I don't know if it's going to be our normal driver. I want to make sure that they don't leave it out in case it rains. So I'm being very vigilant. I am not missing this parcel after the hassle of trying to get this parcel. I can't miss the delivery. So I really want to get showered, but until this parcel arrives, it ain't happening. So I'm just kind of chilling, really, watching some YouTube, and I have been reading. I can't show you because it's on my Kindle, but I've started reading Midnight Hunter by Briana Hale, which is a book that I first saw on Instagram ages and ages and ages ago, and never downloaded it. I think when I first saw it, I couldn't find it, and then I must have just forgotten about it. So I'm downloading that. It's about, I'm not very far in. I've only started reading it this morning, but it's about a young woman called Ebony, but she's in East Germany, and with the Stasi officers, and the West Germany, like with the wall, and they're under supervision, and she and a group of friends and her dad try and escape, but that goes wrong. Her plan is found and she's taken by an officer, and that's sort of where I'm up to at the moment. So yeah, I'm really warm. We've got quite bad weather. I said yesterday we've got weather warnings in place. It's not raining at the moment, but it's so windy. But I'm still really hot. I don't know if it's just because it's muggy. I think we might get rain. But yeah, I'm really hot. I'm just, it's because I want to get dressed. I'm not someone normally that when I get up in the morning, like at the weekends, I don't laze around in my pajamas. I normally get up, have breakfast, get dressed. Unless I'm sick, I don't linger in my pajamas. I don't know why. I just like to get dressed. And obviously today I would really like to get dressed and record my July wrap up and favourites, because they're going to be super late. Not that anybody watches them anyway, but for consistency I need to do it. I've also I really should record a book haul as well, because books are piling up. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Good news, guys. So my Disney parcel finally arrived. I was in the shower when it arrived, but my brother took it in, so it's safe. But you will never believe it. It was fucking open. It was so even the one that they've sent next day, express delivery, like you could literally, like, the box all around was open. Luckily, like, nothing was out of it. I checked it, everything was in it, nothing is broken. I was like, honest to God, you couldn't make that shit up. But yeah, luckily it has arrived, it's safe. I've checked my mum's, the two things I got for my mum for Christmas are safe and undamaged. So I won't show you them because I've put them away. But the things that I bought for myself was this artificial plant that's in the poison apple skull from Snow White. Like, how cute is that? Love it. And then the Forky tree ornament. I always like to get, or I've tried to now for, I think this will be like the third or fourth year running that I've bought Disney ornaments for the tree. And so I got Forky, and I like that each year there's a little silver like oval and it says, you know, Disney store, and it says the year, so you know what year you bought them, or the year they came out, and I love that. I literally love that. So yeah, I had to get Forky from Toy Story because I literally loved Toy Story 4. And obviously because that's the year it's come out, it's like nice and extra special. And then the other ornament that I bought was my Cruella one. Yes! Like, it's massive. Like, but it's how when she comes through the door. And like the detailing on it is crazy. Like even at the back there's 2 plant plots. Like the glass in the door, and the fact that she's holding her little cigarette. Like the detail on that is crazy. So yeah, that's the 3 things I bought for myself. And because I spent like over a certain amount, they gave me a journal. It's a Winnie the Pooh one, and it says think, think, think. And it's made to look like wood. It's really pretty. And on the back it says nobody can be uncheered with a balloon. How sweet is that? I mean, it's worth £12, this journal. That's like the end papers in it. They gave you a choice of like 3 free gifts. One was this, one was a flounder mug, and the other was like a doll of some sort. So practical me went for the journal because I can always use a journal. It's terrible though, I buy them or get them and then I don't want to use them. Like, it's awful. I like to keep them new, but I'm thinking when my current notebook runs out, maybe I'll use this as like my I always keep a notebook with what I read in the month ready for my wrap up, list of favourites, video ideas, present ideas, anything like that. So maybe I'll use it for that. But it's really, really nice, and I think it was free. Like, hello. I have put some makeup on and washed my hair. I've managed to record like 2 videos. I don't really want to get you too close to my face, but I've put like a bright blue eyeliner in with like the rest of my natural looking eye. It's not very obvious, but I'm really digging that right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through and edit those, and then my brother, very begrudgingly, but he did go to the sorting office because I missed a parcel yesterday, and it was from the book depository, and it was The Tiger Catcher by Paulina Simmons. And I didn't know about this until recently, but I really liked The Bronze Horseman by her. I haven't finished that series, but I'm contemplating it. I loved The Bronze Horseman, and I read the synopsis to that, The Tiger Catcher, and I really think it's up my alley, so I had to order that. But I've been trying to be good this month and not buy a load of shit, like, or I'll rephrase that, buy less shit. So I look a bit of a mess because today has been sort of a cleaning day. So I've literally dusted, hoovered, tidied a little bit. So I'm literally dressed like a slob, and yeah, my hair is just a mess. I got so hot while I was hoovering. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. And then for a little while I've been trying to figure out a way to upload my July favourites video because the editing software that I use just wouldn't work for it. It's so confusing. It edited my wrap up video yesterday and Kindle book haul with no problems whatsoever, but it just wouldn't render my favourites video, and I only had 2, like the video was in 2 halves, so I just wanted to put it together. So I've been trying to find a way to fix that for like hours. I tried to do a little bit yesterday and I've been trying to do it today. I think I have fixed it, so that should be uploading now, ready to go live later on this evening. And then I've got an ebook haul going live next week. I wanted to record my physical book haul, but I just haven't got around to doing that, so hopefully I can get that recorded sometime next week or the week after. But yeah, yesterday we popped over to my grandparents and saw them. So yeah, it's been a pretty chilled out weekend, if I'm honest. I am 40% of the way through Midnight Hunter by Briana Hale, and I'm really enjoying it. It is, I want to say kind of like a slow burn, because it's like how would you describe it, like enemies, like, and it's not even really like you can say falling in love, because it's this weird dynamic at the moment. He's like he's called a Star-State officer. I'm a bit ignorant to sort of the East Germany, West Germany history after the war, so it's proven a bit interesting, but I'm really enjoying it. I wish there was a couple more chapters from the guy's point of view. There is a couple, but it's been predominantly the girl's point of view, so I'm hoping as we progress maybe we'll get more of his point of view, but I'm really enjoying that at the moment.